No more weakness. No more excuses. You weren't supposed to make it this far. They counted you out before you even had a chance to fight. They laughed at your struggle. They whispered behind your back. They wanted you to fall. They needed you to fail. And maybe, just maybe, you started believing them. You sat in the darkness questioning everything. Why is this happening to me? Why does nothing ever go right? Maybe I'm just not meant for more. Stop. Right there, this is war. And you don't win wars by crying in a corner. You don't rise by making excuses. You don't survive by surrendering to your pain. The world doesn't care about your tears. It doesn't care about your struggles. It will eat you alive if you let it. But here's the truth: they tried to break you. They tried to bury you. They threw their worst at you. They whispered lies into your mind. They made you believe you weren't enough. But guess what? You're still here. That should terrify them. That should make them shake. Because if you're still breathing, that means you still have a fight left in you. And if you're still fighting, that means you're about to win. You didn't survive all that pain for nothing. You didn't suffer all those sleepless nights just to give up now. You didn't push through hell just to bow down to your enemies. No. Hell no. You weren't meant to break. You weren't meant to be weak. You weren't meant to be a victim. You were meant to rise. And let me tell you something, God it all. Every knife they stabbed in your back, every lie they spread behind closed doors, every opportunity they stole from you, they plotted, they schemed, they thought they were in control, but God blocked them. That accident that should have taken you out, blocked. That betrayal that should have destroyed you, blocked. That moment when you felt like giving up, blocked. Not because you were lucky, not because you were strong enough, but because your story wasn't over yet. They thought they had power over you. They thought they could dictate your future. They thought they could break you down little by little until there was nothing left. But God had other plans. And now it's your turn. Your turn to break free. Your turn to fight back. Your turn to show them why you're still standing. Because weakness, that's not in your blood. Fear, that's not your identity. Defeat, that's not your destiny. This is war. And war is won by those who refuse to kneel. So stand up, square your shoulders, and prepare for battle. Because if they couldn't take you out then, they damn sure won't stop you now. Destroying the excuses that keep you weak. You've been lied to. Again and again. And the worst part, you believed it. They told you life is fair. That if you play by the rules, everything will work out. That if you wait your turn, success will find you. That if you're a good person, you won't suffer. Lies, all of it. Let me tell you something, life owes you nothing. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody is handing you power. Nobody is giving you a shortcut to success. You sit there waiting for the right time, for the right opportunity, for someone to notice your potential. And while you wait, the wolves are out there taking what's theirs. You think patience is a virtue? Maybe. But when patience turns into paralysis, it becomes your greatest enemy. You don't need more time, you need more action. You think you need motivation? No, you need discipline. Motivation is weak. It fades when you get tired. Discipline, it stays when everything in you wants to quit. But no, they told you a different story. They told you you're doing your best. They told you it's okay to rest. They told you don't push too hard. You know what that is? Weakness. You know who says that? Losers. You know who believes that? People who never win. The biggest lie you ever believed. That you have time. You think you can waste another day, another week, another year. You think you can sit back while life moves forward without you. Wake up. You are running out of time. Every second wasted is a second you'll never get back. Every excuse you make is a nail in the coffin of your own potential. They want you soft. They want you comfortable. Because a comfortable man is a weak man. And a weak man is easy to control. They built this world to keep you distracted, feeding you entertainment while you rot in mediocrity, convincing you that struggle is unnecessary, telling you to just be happy while they take everything from you. You know who doesn't fall for this? The ones who make history. The ones who refuse to be controlled. The ones who wake up every damn day and go to war with their excuses. And that needs to be you. Because the truth is, you weren't born average. You weren't meant to be another nameless face in the crowd. You weren't designed to live paycheck to paycheck, surviving instead of thriving. But if you keep believing these lies, if you keep making the same damn excuses, you will never become what you were meant to be. So enough. Enough weakness. Enough self-pity. Enough waiting. You want more? Prove it. You want success? Earn it. You want to win? Then stop acting like a loser. They tried to break you with lies, but God blocked them. Now it's your turn to break free. No more excuses. No more waiting. No more weakness. The battlefield is waiting. Get up and fight. No more comfort. No more lies, just reality. You want the truth. You think you're ready for it. Here it is. Nobody cares about your feelings, not life, not the world, not your enemies. You think the universe is sitting around, waiting for you to gather your strength. You think time will pause while you figure things out. It won't. Life doesn't stop. It keeps moving. With or without you. The truth is brutal. The truth is cold. And here's the hardest part. The truth doesn't care if you're ready. You're in a war zone, whether you like it or not. And if you're not fighting to win, you're waiting to die. But you've been playing it safe. Hiding behind your fears. Waiting for the perfect moment. Telling yourself, I'll start tomorrow. Their IS know tomorrow. You've been tricked. Lied to. They told you that hard work guarantees success. They told you that if you just believe, everything will fall into place. And when things didn't go your way, you blamed luck. You blamed life. You blamed everyone but yourself. Enough. The truth is, life doesn't reward effort. It rewards results. Nobody cares how hard you tried. Nobody cares how many nights you spent hoping and praying. All that matters is, did you win? Did you dominate? Did you take what was yours? Because if you didn't, someone else did. And while you sit there licking your wounds, the wolves are out there feasting. While you make excuses, the strong are taking what they want. You think life is unfair, good. It's not supposed to be fair. Fairness is a lie created to keep you weak. The truth. Life is a battlefield. And there are only two kinds of people. The ones who conquer and the ones who get conquered. So ask yourself, which one are you? Because right now, you're either marching towards your destiny, or you're getting stepped on by the ones who are. And you know the worst part. You've let it happen. No one forced you to stay in the same place. No one forced you to accept mediocrity. No one put chains on your mind except you. But here's the good news. If you put yourself in this cage, then you have the power to break out of it. You want better? Prove IT. You want success? Take IT. You want to stop feeling like a failure? Then stop acting like one. Your past, irrelevant. Your mistakes, forget them. Your fears, crush them. Right now you have a choice. Keep being the person who loses, or become the warrior you were always meant to be. God blocked the attacks against you for a reason, but He won't fight the battle for you. That's your job. So stand up, lock in, and get ready for war, because from this moment on you're either rising or you're dying. Which one is it? What happens if you don't change? You think pain is bad. You think struggle is unfair. You think failure is the worst thing that can happen to you. Wrong. You know what's worse than pain? Regret. You know what's worse than struggle? Knowing you could have been great, but you weren't. Let me tell you what happens if you keep living like this, if you keep making excuses, if you keep playing small, if you keep avoiding the fight, you will lose everything. Not all at once, not in one big moment. No, it'll happen slowly. Day by day, choice by choice, mistake by mistake. First, your confidence dies. You start doubting yourself. You start telling yourself, maybe I'm just not meant for more. Then your dreams fade. You stop believing in the life you once wanted. You stop setting goals because what's the point? Then your fire goes out. You wake up every morning, but you're not really alive. You're just existing, just breathing, just waiting to die. And one day you'll look in the mirror and see a stranger, a man who had potential but threw it away, a warrior who surrendered before the fight even began. And when that moment comes, when the weight of every wasted year crashes down on you, it will be too late. You think you have time, you don't. Every second you waste is a second you will never get back. Every excuse you make is one step closer to the life you swore you'd never live. Look around you. Look at the people who gave up. Look at the ones who settled for just enough. Look at the ones who had dreams once and now they just exist. They just breathe. You want to be one of them. You want to wake up one day and realize you wasted your whole damn life. You want to be that old man sitting in a chair, staring out a window, wondering what could have been. Hell no. Because here's the truth, if you don't change, nothing changes. If you don't fight, you will lose. If you don't take control, life will control you. And don't think for 1 second that God will keep blocking your enemies forever. He's giving you time to move. He's giving you a chance to rise. But if you keep ignoring the call, he'll give your destiny to someone else. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna sit there trapped in your own weakness? Are you gonna waste another year waiting for a miracle that will never come? Or are you gonna stand up, take what's yours, and make the world remember your name? Decide. Right. Now because if you don't, you already know how this story ends. This is where you break free. Enough talking. Enough waiting. It's time to move. You know what happens if you stay weak. You know what happens if you keep making excuses. You've seen the ones who gave up. You've seen the ones who wasted their lives. And that will not be you. Because right here, right now, you make the decision to rise. Right here, right now, you burn the old version of yourself to the ground. No more doubt. No more fear. No more sitting in the shadows, hoping life throws you a miracle. You are the miracle. You are built for this. You were meant to rise. God didn't block your enemies, so you could sit around feeling sorry for yourself. He cleared the way so you could walk into your destiny. And that's exactly what you're going to do. Because today, you stop thinking and start doing. Today, you stop being a victim and start being a warrior. Today, you stop letting life happen to you and you start taking control. You've got fire in your veins. You've got war in your spirit. You've got a purpose that no one can steal. And I don't care how many times you've fallen. I don't care how many battles you've lost. I don't care how long you've been stuck in the dark. You are not finished. You are not broken. And you are sure as hell not weak. So get up. Stand tall. Look at the battlefield in front of you and take what's yours. Because when they tried to break you, God blocked them. When they tried to destroy you, God blocked them. When they thought they had won, God blocked them. But he won't fight your battles for you. That's your job. That's your mission. And if you're still breathing, that means the fight isn't over. So tell me, are you ready to step into your power? Are you ready to become every king you were meant to be? Are you ready to stop waiting and start winning? Because there's only one option left. Rise or be forgotten. The choice is yours. No more options. Just war. Enough. No more second guessing. No more hesitation. No more weakness. This is it. This is the moment that defines everything. This is the line between who you were and who you're about to become. You don't have time to think about it. You don't have the luxury of waiting for the right moment. This is the moment, and the only thing left for you to do is move. Not tomorrow. Now, not someday, today. Because if you hesitate, you lose. If you doubt yourself, you fall. If you keep waiting for someone to give you permission, you have already lost. The world isn't going to hand you success. The world isn't going to wait for you to feel ready. The world isn't going to stop the clock while you figure yourself out. So here's the last thing I'll say to you, get UP. Step forward. Take what's yours. Because nobody is going to do it for you. Because nobody is going to fight your battles. Because the ones who tried to destroy you, they are still watching. They are waiting for you to fail. They are hoping you stay weak. They are praying that you never wake up. So what the hell are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit there wasting another day? Or are you going to make damn sure that when they speak your name, they say it with respect? This is war. And warriors don't hesitate. Warriors don't wait for permission. Warriors don't break. They conquer. So no more waiting. No more doubting. No more running from your own damn potential. You are unstoppable. You are built for this. You are going to win. And if they don't like it, good. Let them watch. And I'll go and take what's yours.